Over the world.
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 I warmly welcome you to my new channel, and I hope with all my heart that you will have a good time here. And if you feel fun while watching my channel, please click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. This new channel was opened for two reasons. The first, to make you feel entertained, learn, have fun and discover new things. Second, to help my parents pay for my university studies. Thanks for your time. A tsunami is defined as a series of huge waves resulting from underwater disturbances that occur mainly due to earthquakes. Volcanic eruptions, landslides and coastal rockfalls can also cause tsunami generation. Tsunamis often occur close to the shore and cause natural, human and economic disasters. Tsunami is one of the most destructive events caused by nature. These powerful tidal waves are capable of crushing everything in their path. Here is a list of the 7 most destructive tsunami waves ever recorded in the world. The deadliest earthquake in Sumatra in history. The Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami occurred on December 26, 2004, and its epicenter was off the western coast of North Sumatra in Indonesia. This earthquake resulted in a series of massive tsunami waves that rose up to 30 meters, and destroyed coastal areas along the coasts surrounding the Indian Ocean. The tsunami waves killed an estimated 227,898 people from 11 countries, and their impact reached 14 countries, namely, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, Somalia, Myanmar, Maldives, Malaysia, Tanzania, Seychelles, Bangladesh, South Africa, Yemen, Kenya, Madagascar. This makes it one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. 2. The tsunami that destroyed Alexandria and other coastal cities. In the summer of 365 AD, the Mediterranean region was subjected to a violent earthquake of more than 8 degrees on the Richter scale. The earthquake and the subsequent tsunami caused the death of tens of thousands of people, and the destruction of the city of Alexandria in Egypt, and several other cities on the Mediterranean coast. The scientists unanimously agreed that the subduction of the African plate under the Eurasian plate was the cause of this violent earthquake, and they determined its center in the Hellenic subduction zone under the island of Crete. However, a recent study indicated that some of the previous assumptions about this earthquake and its effects may not be correct. The most recent evidence suggests that a group of natural faults off the west and southwest coast of Crete may have been behind the land level rise along Crete's coast, which caused the earthquake and tsunami. And the cracks are fractures in the rocks of the Earth's crust, on both sides of which there is a slide of rocks as a result of the intense pressure caused by the movement. 3. The 2018 Sunda Strait Tsunami, Indonesia. On December 22, 2018, a few days before the anniversary of the devastating 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, coastal areas of Banten and Lampung provinces in Indonesia were devastated by a deadly 3-meter-high tsunami caused by an underwater landslide following the eruption of the Anak Krakatau volcano, which is located on the Sunda Strait between the islands of Java and Sumatra. The tsunami hit the famous tourist beaches at the height of the holiday season, which led to the fall of many tourists as victims. 4. Palu earthquake and tsunami 2018, Indonesia. The Palu earthquake, with a magnitude of 7.5, was the most destructive earthquake to hit the country since 2004. The earthquake occurred on Friday, September 28, 2018. The earthquake was caused by a horizontal movement of tectonic plates, and the epicenter was off the island of Sulawesi, at a shallow depth of 10 kilometers. Its proximity to densely populated areas caused widespread devastation to the island, with buildings reduced to rubble, more than 2,000 people lost their lives, 70,000 others displaced and thousands still missing. 5 minutes after the earthquake, the Indonesian Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics Agency issued a tsunami warning, as officials expected a wave of up to 3 meters in height. But waves reached 6 meters in height in some areas and traveled up to 1 kilometer and inside. It swept everything in its path. The bodies were seen as the water was receding back into the sea. Unlike most tsunamis caused by a strong earthquake, the Palu tsunami was caused by horizontal rather than vertical movement of tectonic plates. 5. The devastating 2011 Japan tsunami. The 2011 earthquake off the Pacific coast of Tohoku, also known as the 2011 Tohoku earthquake, or the Great East Japan earthquake, was a 9.0 magnitude undersea earthquake off the coast of Japan that occurred on Friday, March 11, 2011. With an epicenter 70 kilometers roughly east of the Oshika Peninsula in Tohoku and at a depth of about 32 kilometers underwater. It was the 4th largest earthquake in the world since 1900 and the largest in Japan since modern instrumental records began 130 years ago. The earthquake triggered a powerful tsunami that reached a height of 40.5 meters in Miyako, Iwate Prefecture, in Tohoku, which in the Sendai region traveled up to 10 kilometers inland. The tsunami destroyed tens of thousands of buildings, and caused widespread destruction, with nearly 20,000 confirmed dead and missing. The tsunami caused multiple hydrogen explosions and nuclear fusion at the Fukushima first nuclear power plant, and the earthquake and tsunami caused the biggest crisis faced by Japan since the end of World War II. 6. 2010 earthquake and tsunami in Mole, Chile. The 2010 Chile earthquake occurred off the coast of Mole in central Chile on Saturday, February 27, 2010, and measured 8.8 on the Richter scale, with intense shaking lasting about 4 minutes. This occurred at the plate boundary of the subduction zone in the Peru-Chile Trench, where the oceanic Nazca Plate descends below the continental South American Plate, where the two plates converge at a rate of 80 mm per year. The epicenter was 115 kilometers from Concepcion, the second largest city in Chile. The 2010 Chile earthquake was the most powerful earthquake to hit Chile in 50 years, and the tsunami that followed this event affected coastal areas between Valparaiso and Valdivia, with minor impacts as far as Coquimbo. The tsunami devastated several coastal towns from Tarawa to Piquielmo, spanning more than 500 kilometers, and damaged the port at Talcahuano. The tsunami caused by the earthquake spread across the Pacific Basin and inundated Chile's sparsely populated Juan Fernandez Islands, the chain of islands that inspired the story Robinson Crusoe, killing at least 8 people, and in Chile, 525 people were killed, 25 people were missing, and about 9% of the population in the affected areas lost their homes. 7. The 1960 Valdivia earthquake, or the Great Chilean Earthquake. The Great Chilean Earthquake that struck on Sunday, May 22, 1960 is by far the most powerful massive earthquake ever recorded on Earth, as it was recorded on the scale of 9.5 on the Richter scale. The resulting tsunami over southern Chile, Hawaii, Japan, the Philippines, eastern New Zealand, southeastern Australia, and the Aleutian Islands in Alaska. Waves up to 10.7 meters high were recorded 10,000 kilometers from the epicenter, and the main tsunami waves crossed the Pacific Ocean at a speed of several hundred kilometers per hour. The death toll and financial losses from such a widespread catastrophe are uncertain. Various estimates of the total number of deaths from the earthquake and tsunami have been published, with the U.S. Geological Survey citing studies as 2,231, 3,000, or 5,700 dead. Another source uses an estimate of 6,000 dead.